So this is the first live broadcast. I'm hoping everything is coming through clear. We're looking at our 250k evaluation here, and we're going to try to do this live. We're looking at NQ. We've seen the ISM news come out at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Looking at a possible short opportunity here, but we're still a little bit patient. The news has only been 10 minutes. The initial move off the news has been to the downside. If we do see a continuation to the downside, we're looking at 17,634.50, so 17,634.50. See, in the case of lower highs here and lower lows, we'll see if this lower high here stays in place. Do have a bit of a higher low forming. We'll see if this holds, or if we see the selling to retest the lows around that 49.50, then a move down towards possibly that 34.50 mentioned. Looks like we're about to test the lows. Looking to see what the market does here. There is a risk of getting in here and the market bouncing, so we do have to be aware of that. Overall, in the higher time frames, the market is somewhat bullish, so taking a short would present some danger. Just broke the lows by a couple of ticks. Again, market doesn't seem to be setting up for us here. Not seeing what we would like for the shorts. Window is closing in. We are looking at 34.50 to the downside. If we do see continued selling, to the upside, we've got the level from last week, 17,706. In around that 1706 to 17,707.10 did have did have some resistance and support at that level. Again, we're still looking for this short. Not quite seeing what we want at the moment. The window is closing. As we get closer to that 634.50, looks like we're going to see it now. So the setup is just coming after it's just tested level. I'm just gonna go short.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
So just gone short, and the exit is 28.25. Let's see if I can adjust this. 28.25. There is a risk of it reversing here, especially after testing at 34.50. Gotta be willing to get out. Market does look poised to hit our target. Have to be willing to get out though.
Target filled.
All our targets hit there. All our targets hit. Seeing some strong sell side momentum here. I haven't adjusted my charts. Just bear with me a second. I'm just going to turn off the executions here. There we go. So I've just turned off the executions because the charts did look a bit crowded. Just gone through that 621 level. To the downside beyond that, we are looking at 588.50. 588.50 is the next level here to the downside. If we do see this continued sell side momentum. Didn't see much of a reaction around at 34.50. And we said the 588.50 would be the next level that we're looking at. 588.50. That's just that level there. So we're just going to stay calm, stay focused, and stay disciplined. staying calm, focused, and disciplined. Still seeing that sell side momentum here. Do look poised to head down towards that 88.50. To get back short, I would have been looking for a bit more of a pullback. Not quite seeing that. Beyond the 88.50 to the downside, we do have the 531.25. I'm just going to put it at 531.75. I've seen some buyers come back into this market here around that. Seen them come back here around the 600 level, retesting 17,621, previously an area of interest. We'll see if we can get all the way back up to that 34.50. Market seems to have pulled back a fair bit here from where we opened, and where we opened around the 17,736.50, all the way down towards our 600. So pull back a fair bit. Plus we've had the news at 10 off that 17,706 level. So we'll stay calm here. Looks like that in around that 21 to 34.50 range is holding for the moment, but we'll wait and see. On the move down, we didn't see much of a reaction off that 21 level, so did see this small bit of consolidation around that 34.50, probably on the line is important. So we'll see if we get back, encounter difficulty, and head back down to retest the lows. On the higher time frames here, I think I might just wait for a reset. Market's pulled back a fair bit here, so I'll wait for a reset on the higher time frames before looking to take another short. Don't seem to have anything on the calendar apart from, I believe it's a 3 and 6 month auction. Let's have a look. Yeah, it says a 3 and 6 month auction. I believe it is 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, and after that we have a Fed Bostic speaking 2 hours before market close, loan survey as well. We're likely to be finished up before Fed Bostic speech, and in our ideal world we would be finished before the bond auction, which is in about an hour. So we'll wait and see. Just going to go into mute. Just seeing the rejection of that 3450. Look to see if we have some follow through here. Just stay calm, stay patient, stay disciplined. We're heading up to what amounts to often a difficult time for me, between 10:30 and 11:30. I've had that difficulties in the past. So after testing that 3450, we're seeing that buying's immediately coming back into the market. It's not a good sign for bears shorting off that level. All likelihood we're going to break the highs that we made before pulling back, and we'll see a continued move likely to the upside unless we double top here. So we'll stay patiently and wait. At the moment the market is chopping a little bit. Breaking and holding above that pullback from where we were, maybe around 3650 or so. Closing above that level would have a low, higher low. After that, possibly looking at that 74, around that 74 to 82 range, all the way back up towards that 706 that we mentioned previously. So we'll see if we double top here around that 3450, or whether we retest 75.82 beyond that 706. Seem to have gone into a bit of a range here, especially over the past say 10 minutes or so. Are seeing smaller candles Now seeing that smaller candles showing a lack of volatility. Seems the buyers here are going to make an attempt at the highs around at 36.50. We saw sellers come in, close the candle with the wick, and we're now trading beyond that low. Just going to go back on mute. And it seems, what's that? Oh, looks like my battery's running low. And it seems like we did put in that bit of a double top there. There is a short setup just now, but I'm not going to take it because I've said I'm going to wait for the higher time frames to show me that they would like to go lower, even though we do have a short just here. I'm just going to wait on the higher time frames. See, we've had essentially what appeared to be a lower high, broke the lows. Normally you'd think we breaking the lows there would go back to retest the lows, but if it was that easy, everyone would do it. We may see a break of the lows, a false move down, then a move up. So I'm waiting for the higher time frames to show me. At the moment, the market has chopped around here. And it looks like if I would have taken that short setup, looks like it was about to hit target. So as I go sometimes. Yeah, it seems that for the taking a short may have been around that 04, 05 level, somewhere around there. But we haven't taken it. We're not going to get mad about not taking it. We did say we're going to wait on the higher time frames to show us what the market wanted to do. So we'll stick to the plan. Stay focused, stay disciplined, stay calm. based on this retesting that minor level at 621. Market has gone into this range here, still operating within the range. Seeing that breakdown away from that 21. I suppose in a way, market could just be still digesting the news from ISM. Waiting for the overall direction to go. We're of course below VWAP on the day, but overall on the higher time frames, we still are biased to the long side despite the action that we've seen so far today. Again, another retest of that 21 level, and sellers coming back in. The market seems to be having a fair bit of difficulty around that level, so possibly may just take oh, missed it. I was looking to take a short, but missed it. Oh well. So the original short would have hit target as we break through the lows here. Did mention next level that we are looking at is around 88.50. Looks like this market is about to take up that range. There we go. So 88.50 may not even be on the cards here. For me to get in and take profit before it hits the level. There we are there we are through 88.50. So we're through 88.50. We'll see what the market does here. And we've seen continued selling. Slicing through that 88.50. I've seen that set up on the higher time frame for shorts now. Fortunately, that's come in quite a bit after we've seen this selling. So we'll have to wait for some sort of repeat setup here. Probably need to see a pullback of some kind. May not see it. If I was to get in here, it would be a bit of a chase. But we are seeing the sell-off. It seems that we were simply building momentum for the move to the downside. We did mention that 621. We weren't willing to take it unless we saw it on the higher time frames, and by the time we've seen it on the higher time frames, we've seen this market just fall apart here to the downside. Well, on this small time frame anyway. Are looking to see what we do around the around appears to be that 38.25 to 31.25. Looking to see what we do around there. Hold on a second here. Yeah, around that 38.25 or so, we'll see what we do. We'll see what we do around that level. If we do get down there. Do feel a little bit of FOMO about missing the original setup. Didn't quite miss it actually. Had a reason not to be in it. But yeah, when you talk yourself out, do sometimes feel a bit like you've missed out. Seen a pullback here. If I was to go short, it would be fairly aggressive. Hold on a second here. There we go. Looks like we're going to retest the lows, start to head possibly down towards the 38.50 or so that we mentioned. We do have the level at 31.25. Looks like we're setting up for a short, be an aggressive short.
Order filled.
Just going to go short. Of course, this market could pull back. Bit of a double bottom around there. Looking to see if we can go down to 50, let's see, around 50.75 or so. Look and see how the market behaves here. Don't like that at all. Not a fan of what I've just seen there. Not a fan.
Order filled.
Just gonna get out. It was an aggressive entry short, but didn't like the way the buying came back in. So thought the market would continue to fall to the downside here as the market turned around. Did mention it was an aggressive short. I'm gonna stay patient here. Increasingly looking like we'll set up bullish on the higher time frames. Still negative on the day. Looking for longs on the higher time frame. Currently about 10 points or so away from that 88.50 that we mentioned. Fairly strong pullback there relative to how the market's behaving from around 53 all the way up to 84. Do have the levels above us at 88.50 and 621. the market was to accept this as a lows. $88.50 just being it's pretty close. Just trying to stay patient here. Seeing the bit of a pullback, so we're saying that we are slightly biased to the upside on the higher time frames here, off the move of the lows. Looks like the range is going to be taken up again with a move up towards that 88.50. Seem to be rejecting that 88.50 at the moment. But we have to be patient and wait. Looks like we're poised for a retest of it. And we're seeing that selling. I'm just going to go in
Order
aggressively short.
submitted.
Going aggressively short. Going in aggressively short.
Order filled.
So, just waiting here. Waiting here. Seeing what we're doing around this 88.50. Seeing what we're doing, see if we're gonna reject it. Seeing if we're going to reject it. Let's see. Still seeing that buying coming in. Looking for sellers to come in. No.
Order filled.
And I'm out. Sellers in coming around at 88.50. A little bit frustrating. It wasn't actually part of the any of the strategies I used, so I just thought the idea was a rejection of the 88.50 for a move back to the downside. But more buying came back in. Just gonna widen my risk a little bit here. Probably not the best decision, but we'll see. We will see. And there's a short setup.
Order filled.
Short. Break above the highs we're getting out. Down to 85. Yeah, it's in the right place. It's not what I want to see. No, don't like that.
Order filled.
Decided to get out because I don't like the fact that we've had two bullish candles come back in off that level. So I was looking for that short above that 88.50, but I'm not a fan of those two bullish candles coming back in off that 88.50. And if I go long now, it just feels like a chase. Even though the higher time frames did say to go long. Good thing I didn't go long.
Order filled.
Let's see. Let's see what we can do with this short. $3.50. My word. My word. 83.50. This 88.50 is proving problematic for me going short. Proving very, very problematic. Who knows? Proving very problematic for me. That 88.50 keeps acting as support. You're not seeing that break away from the level. I was looking for a move down off the level. I moved down to 83.50 and haven't quite got there. Looking for that move down towards 83.50. And again, it's being brought back up. I did mention that between 10:30 and 11:30 I have the most difficulty, and it seems that today is no exception. So we've headed into this consolidation. I was looking for the continuation to the downside, not quite seeing it. No, don't like that at all. Don't like that at all.
Order filled.
And we just got out. And we've just got out, so a losing day, which isn't great for the first live stream. Well, we've headed towards this 88.50 and we've chopped around. Well, chopped up really. Well, chopped up. Been chopped up. choked up really. Choked up. Choked up. Not sticking to the original plan of focusing on longs. Has proved costly. For some reason I was trying to get back the shorts, and with those shorts of course I ended up paying the ultimate price. While the longs would have worked. Yeah, I think we'll end it there. Yeah, we'll end it there because I'm just not seeing it correctly. I'm not sticking to the plan. Mentioned before, we're looking for longs, and yet here I am taking shorts off that 88.50. So I think it's a good time to end it there. Thanks for watching.